today I'm filming my top 10 favorite drugstore makeup products. The way I've done this is I have like one foundation, one concealer, one powder, and so on. So that way you guys have like one of each product in the steps of makeup that you do, if you kind of know what I mean. So hopefully that helps you guys out a little bit more. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this video and let's get straight on into it. So I'm first off going to start out with the Olivia Men Sensitive Post Shave Balm. And I use this as a primer. This is definitely my favorite primer from the drugstore. I love it. It is very affordable as well compared to your average primer. Most primers are around about 50 mils and they're not that cheap at all. This is 100 mils. And it was only about $10, I believe. You can get it on sale, so it will come down a little bit more, but it is really good. It smells like a man because it's post-shave balm, so if you don't like the scent of men, then maybe don't get this, but it does soak into your skin. Once you put foundation on and everything, you can't smell it at all. It's really good. It helps my makeup last long, and it's just a very good product. I would definitely repurchase this. My favorite drugstore foundation is the L'Oreal True Match foundation. Mine's in the shade 1D, 1W Golden Ivory. I believe it's the lightest shade. It is coming into winter now, so my skin is quite pale, so that's why I'm using Golden Ivory at the moment. It is pretty high coverage, which I love about it, but it's also very thin. It's not a super thick consistency, so if you like medium to full coverage foundations but you don't like thick consistency foundations, I recommend trying this out. It is a little bit pricey for the drugstore. It's $29.95 I believe here in Australia, but you can get it on sale. I know Priceline usually has some pretty good sales, so you can get that from there for a little bit cheaper, and also Chemist Warehouse every now and again have half price, so you can get this for like $15, which is very good. And yeah, I've talked about this foundation before, so you guys know how much I love it. The next product is the concealer. This is the CoverGirl Ready Stay Gorgeous Concealer. Again, I have talked about this many times on my channel. I really love it. It's very good coverage and it is very light. This is the lightest shade, which is really light, so it's very good if you have very fair skin. And I use it underneath my eyes, but at the moment I can get away with using it on my blemishes, since my skin is very fair at the moment. But yeah, I really like it, that's why it's in this video. As I said, it's very high coverage, it's quite fair, so it's good for people with more fair skin, and there's quite a decent amount of product in it as well. It's 11 mils, which is pretty good for a concealer, because a lot of concealers only have about 6 mils, 7 mils, something like that. So this one is pretty good, and it's pretty affordable as well. I believe it was about $12.95 or somewhere around there. Now moving on to powder, my all-time favorite drugstore powder is the Australis Fresh and Flawless powder, and this is in the shade Natural. It just looks like that. It does have a little bit of a tint to it, because I do believe it's like a powder foundation, but a very light coverage powder foundation. I use it to set my makeup and it works very well. I am a more matte finish type of person, so I prefer having a more matte makeup compared to a dewy or glowy type of makeup look. I just think it looks better on my skin. So this powder works very well with that. And it also, if you open up the bottom, it has a little mirror, and then it comes with a little sponge. I've never used this. I only have ever used a brush with this product, but the sponge will work just as well. I've used sponges before with my powders and it just gives more of a flawless finish compared to using it with a brush. Definitely recommend this powder. Moving on to bronzer, you don't necessarily get this one from a drugstore, but I wouldn't say it's high-end because it's not like at a makeup counter in like a department store. But this is the Body Shop bronzing powder, and it's in the shade 04 Deep Matte, and obviously it's just a matte shade. It looks super dark on camera. It does blend out very nicely. You can build the colour up if you want a more intense bronze look or a contour, because I actually use this product for contouring as well. It works really well since it is a matte shade and it kind of has a little bit of a grey shadow tone to it. so it works well for that. Like I said, you can build it up or you can just do a very, very subtle little bit of product and it just gives a really nice bronze to your face. It is a little bit pricey. I can't exactly remember how much it is. I would definitely repurchase this one. It is really good. I really, really enjoy it. Moving on to blush, I've also talked about this product on my channel before. It is the Rimmel London Lasting Finish Soft Colour Blush in 170 Genuine Plum. This is a very natural blush. Again, you can build it up, but when you first apply it, it is very, very light. You can barely notice it at all. So it is a blush that you do have to build up quite a little bit to actually be able to see the colour. But other than that, it's an amazing blush. I like the colour of it. It's kind of like a mauvey pink type of shade. It looks very good in the winter time when your skin is a bit more fair, but it's also good in the summertime for a more of a natural type of blush. And it's definitely my all-time favourite blush if I'm looking for a natural colour for my cheeks. Moving on to eyes, my favourite eyeshadow product is by far the Maybelline Color Tattoo. It's the 24-hour one and it's in the shade Barely Branded. You guys have seen me use this on my channel before as well. Pretty much every product I'm mentioning you guys have seen on my channel. As you can see, it's a neutral shade. It's kind of comparable to MAC Painterly Paint Pot, except this one is shimmery, whereas the MAC Painterly Paint Pot is more of a matte finish. It has no shimmers in it, but this is really good if you're on a budget and you can't afford a MAC cream pot, because in Australia MAC paint pots are not cheap at all. This is about $11.95 and it's a lot more affordable, and I think they're just as good. There is a ton of different shades, but this is my all-time favourite one because I use this underneath most of my eyeshadow looks because it's just a very neutral shade. My favourite mascara is the Revlon Bold Lacquer by Grow Luscious Length and Volume Mascara. So it's just in that type of tube. It's like blue and green. It's a really good mascara. I haven't used it a lot, but the times I have used it, I've absolutely loved it. It gives a very natural look, like your lashes just look very naturally long and voluminous, which I love. I personally don't like very clumpy mascara. This one isn't clumpy at all. It's a very good consistency. It's not too runny or too thick. That's the brush there. But the thing I love about it is a fibre bristle brush. I definitely like fibre bristle brushes a lot better than the plastic ones. I feel like they just coat your lashes better. Moving on to lip products. My favourite lip balm from the drugstore is the EOS lip balm, and I have a few of them, but my favourite one is definitely Summer Fruit. It's just the one, you know, in the red little thingy. They are so cute for starters. I think they're amazing. Not super handy for travelling because they are kind of like bulky for a lip balm compared to like a stick one, but they smell so good. They feel very, very moisturizing on your lips. I love to put this on before I go to bed and just let them soak into my lips overnight. When I get up in the morning, my lips are very moisturized. These are definitely my favorite drugstore lip balm. Very affordable as well. Not so affordable in Australia. I've only ever seen them at Costco, and you get them in a pack of about 5 or 4, something like that. Whereas in America, I know you can get them individually for like $3, which is very good priced. But even so, I still love it, and it is definitely my favorite drugstore lip balm. Now moving on to my final 10th product, it is lipsticks. My all-time favorite drugstore lipsticks go to Revlon. I love them so incredibly much. There's just 3 of them there. These are like the 3 different type ones that I have. The first one is the Revlon Super Lustrous lipstick. These super lustrous ones are just, you know, your average lipstick. The next one is the Revlon Color Burst lip butter. The lip butters are very moisturizing and they're more of a sheer tint. I don't believe they make these anymore, but if you can somehow get your hands on them, I definitely recommend them. They're very good. And then the last one is the Revlon Ultra HD lipstick, which is one of their newer lipsticks. The Ultra HD ones are even more pigmented than the Super Lustrous ones, I would say. These ones have incredible pigmentation and they're so moisturizing. They are a little bit pricey for drugstore because they're about $21.95 each. But I definitely think they are worth it because they are very, very good products and they're kind of similar to some of my high-end lipsticks. So that is it for my top 10 favorite drugstore makeup products. I will be doing a top 10 favorite high-end makeup products in the future. So if you guys want to see this, make sure to give the video a big thumbs up. Also, comment down below what your favorite drugstore makeup product is. That would be awesome. I would really love to know because I might try it out one day. As I said, really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!